So this is a demo on lightning. I'm just going ahead and renaming my layer to lightning. I'm changing my fill color to white because I'm going to be using the brush tool, and I changed the stage color to black. I'm just adjusting the size of the brush, and I'm going ahead and I'm just drawing the shape of a lightning bolt on the stage. I'm turning on onion skinning, I'm adjusting the size of my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just redraw the same thing, just smaller, inside of the previous bolt. And trying to stay as close as possible to within the bolt itself, the original one. And I'm going to do this a couple times. And I'm adjusting the size of my brush, and I'm just going back over it, trying to stay within the previous bolt that I drew. And I'm hitting F7 every time I need a new keyframe. And I'm going ahead and I am just drawing in the next lightning bolt, trying to stay as closely within the previous one as possible. And there we go. And now I am just drawing just dashed lines within the previous bolt, and this is kind of going to give it the illusion that it's fading away. So trying to stay within the previous bolt as close as possible, and I'm just drawing some dashed lines all the way through. And now I've got the bolt going to be appearing as if it's fading away. I'm making a smaller brush and zooming in just a little bit more, and I'm just doing the same thing except smaller lines, and I'm just going through the entire bolt like so. By zooming in, the brush gets smaller anyway. The size of the brush doesn't actually change like the pencil tool. The pencil tool, you can adjust the stroke, and no matter how close you zoom in, it will always remain that same stroke. Not the case for the brush tool. So just keep that in mind. And I'm just going ahead and I'm just drawing in little dotted lines. And creating a new blank keyframe by clicking F7, and this time I'm just dotting in the lines, the lightning bolt, and I'm just doing a dot every so often. I like to try to make at least one dot on the exact corner to keep that shape on the jagged lines. And I'm just going through all the way through the whole lightning bolt, just putting in little dotted lines, or just little dots. Now what I have here is I hit F7 once, and before I insert a whole bunch of blank keyframes, let me just turn off onion skinning and hit enter, and you get this lightning bolt effect. And that's continuously looping over and over again. there you go. That's what it starts to look like. So what I'm doing is I'm just copying these frames, highlighting all the frames I need, right click, copy frames. And under the library tab, I'm going to create a new symbol. And I made this a graphic at first, and it needs to be movie clip. So I'm going to show you how to change that. And you just need the basic settings here. Just a habit. I prefer using graphics when needed, but in this case, I don't. So I just right-clicked and pasted the frames within that symbol. And I am creating a new layer. And I'm bringing on the new lightning bolt. And just aligning it to the stage. And now I'm looking for the settings. I record my voice after I record the video, so it's just the software I'm using. I just right-clicked in the library and I just changed it, clicked on symbol properties, changed it to a movie clip, and just renamed it MOV Lightning. And now I need to delete that particular symbol and bring the new one on with the adjusted settings. Properties. You can change the color effect, but we don't need to for this. I'm under filters, new filter. I'm adding a glow, changing the quality to high, and I'm changing the color to blue. And now you can see a light blue outline of a glow. So I'm going to up the blur just to give it a little bit more, and up the strength of it, and just playing around with the settings to get the look you're looking for. And as you notice, I hit enter and it doesn't play on the stage. And that's because movie clips have their own timeline and they will not play on the stage, but they will play if you export it. So I hit Control Enter and now I have a glow around it. Next thing you can do to give it a little bit more of effect is add a blur to it, and it just blurs it out a little bit. I hit Control Enter and it starts to look a little bit more like a lightning bolt. And that's really all there is to it. Just now you'd have a lightning bolt, a very basic lightning bolt in your library, which you can reuse if you're going for like a storm animation effect. You can always change the color effect on it, and adjust the brightness or the alpha or anything you need. But that's all there is really to it. So yeah, hope this is helpful. I'll put these side by side so you can see what they look like together without the filters. And I just got to make one more adjustment. I got to take off the guide, and now it'll play. And you can see the filtered movie clip lightning bolt looks a lot cooler than the basic lightning bolt. Filters can add a lot of lag sometimes, so just so you're aware. And it's starting to show right there on the exported SWF. But that's your finished product for the lightning bolts.